DJI drone ban aims to sneak its way back into Senate defense spending bill through amendment. This is not investment advice. The author has no position in any of the stocks mentioned. VTC.com has a disclosure and ethics policy. Amidst tighter U.S. regulatory scrutiny of products and services that could harm American national security, drones made by the Chinese firm DJI were once again in lawmakers' crosshairs after it initially appeared that they would avoid a ban. The Senate's Armed Services Committee released the latest version of the National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA, earlier today, and conspicuously missing from the bill was the Countering CCP Drones Act, which would have been the sale of new drones by DJI in the U.S. However, soon after the NDAA was uploaded to the Senate's website, an amendment was proposed by Senator Rick Scott, RFL, who suggested adding the Drones Act to the bill. Scott's amendment was co-sponsored by Senator Mark Warner, DVA, hinting that it could receive bipartisan support. DJI could get banned in the U.S. as authorities believe that the Chinese firm and its drones present a major security risk. The CCP Drones Act was first introduced in 2022, and it came to the limelight earlier this year when the House passed a version of the NDAA that included the bill. This passage was met with significant resistance across the U.S., as small private businesses and firefighters opposed it for several reasons. The business owners claimed that they would effectively go out of business since similar low-priced drones were unavailable in the market, while the firefighters shared that they rely on the DJI drones for their jobs. This pressure appears to have made its way to the Senate as the latest version of the NDAA uploaded earlier today did not feature the Drone Act. However, any celebrations from the affected that might be taking place would be short-lived as soon after Democrat and Republican senators supported the S.Am. 3098, which seeks to reintroduce the Drones Act to the NDAA. The fact that the Drones Act didn't make it to the NDAA shared by the Senate but surfaced later in a proposed amendment could be more than a coincidence. Had it been a part of the bill, then the next step of the NDAA's journey through the Senate could have seen the issue ignored entirely by lawmakers. As the Senate Armed Services Committee has now finalized the bill and released it, it will now head to the Senate floor for a debate. This can include a debate on the amendment, with the two senators who proposed it defending it and any others who might be against it offering counter-arguments. Depending on the voting, the senators could decide to include the Drone Act into the NDAA before it makes its way to House committees and then to the House and Senate for approval. The final step for a bill's passage is the president's signature, and before it lands on President Biden's desk, the upper and lower houses of Congress will have to pass similar versions of the bill. Finally, even if it clears this arduous process, the president might not sign the law either. In fact, he has explicitly stated that if the NDAA, H.R. 8774, lands on his desk, then he will veto the bill. If this is the case, then the only way for the NDAA to pass will be the House and Senate, each passing the bill with a 2/3 majority.